Video performance and analysis. This has basically been created because I wanted actors to be able to take their self-tapes. Um, let's take one of these auditions here. And I want to give them one that, look, these I green screen a lot because I just drop in the backdrop. Sometimes I won't, depending on the casting director and how fickle they are about this. But let's say that I do this one. Green screen. Now, if you're a Mac user, it's going to come into it as an MOV file, and it can't take that. I've tried every possible way around it. So what you have to do is, if you don't have an MP4 version and you can't save it as that when you're done auditioning and making your tape with all of our tools, then you can certainly convert to an MPP4. So from device, I'm just going to grab my video and it's going to be, let's do this one. Agua. This is a commercial I did. I'm going to output it as a MP4 and I'm going to convert it just like that. It's a free converter. I'm working on having this all done internally, but right now doesn't matter. Here's the cool thing is that you're going to save this as another file format, which is MP4, which is probably more acceptable. It's more crushed down from a size standpoint, and it's also the point is you can use it and send it to people easier than you can an MOV file because if a person's on a PC, MOVs are not, it's QuickTime. So in any case, there's your tech little information, but you're going to get a version of this that you're going to have downloaded. So here it is. I did it. I'm going to save it to my device. It's going to go wink down to the corner and I'm going to have it somewhere. Let's go right there. So now what I do is I'm going to get rid of this page. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of the file converter and go back to my page. This is where I'm at, toolbox, and choose video on the video analysis. Now you see this. This is an MP4 file. So it saved it as the MP4 file. It's now going to upload it and it's going to analyze my script in my actual scene that I'm doing. Again, remember, and look how fast that was. Now, this is a commercial, so it looks like I've slated and I'm going to analyze it. It's going to take me 1.5 credits. I'm working on getting that down, but I think it's important for actors to be able to get the evaluation. The other thing is this, is that once it's done in analyzing, it's gonna, you got your little stuff here. It's gonna take 1 to 2 minutes. Remember, all that you need to know is that when it's done, it's gonna count it down, and then boom, look how fast it did that. It gave me a 75 out of 100. Now, performance and then technical. So performance-wise is saying it feels mostly authentic with an actor embodying a person, a 60-year-old marathon runner. Okay, thanks for that. Knows more than I do. The initial introduction and repeat line. Anyway, consistent the character. That's because they did a slate. Delivers a convincing, energetic performance. Portraying a marathon runner is believable, especially given the physical and expression used. It's clear. And anyway, awesome notes. Again, this is the kind of stuff that actors need to be able to give them the upper hand. I mean, this is the kind of shit that, in my opinion, you get this kind of advice, it's going to be beneficial for your audition. I want to make something very clear too to everybody, because obviously we're getting some pushback from people going, AI, it's going to take over the world. Yeah, I don't think you're going to have to worry about that anytime soon, unless you're talking about a vacuum cleaner that runs around your home. But the point is that using these skills, it's kind of like trying to hire a person in a job. Let's say they do a headhunter and they're trying to find 5 different people. I can guarantee you that the person that is really taken on the AI stuff and gotten somewhat educated about this information and how to do things and getting it done first, because we know in this business, first come, first serve, considering they might be looking at 1,400 to 2,500 auditions, first come, first serve. Anyway, technical assessment, it tells me the actor's good, on the camera, facial expressions, voice and projection is generally clear and audible. Physical, yeah. Key strengths, believable as a marathon runner, clear, effective, yeah, good camera presence and engagement. This is the type of stuff. I'm going to add in more here to where it says what you might fix and what you might do. But that's your video analysis. And what can I tell you? You can do another one if you like.